Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Mull. Are you ready to write some more today? All right, let's get started. So, writers, yesterday I was talking to Alex about his writing of his book about his bedroom. And when I looked at his picture, I pointed to something in his picture and I asked him, "What is that?" And he said, "Well, that's my dresser. It has my clothes in it." And then I asked him, "Well, why don't you write that on your page?" And he said, "Where am I going to write all those words? That is my dresser. It has my clothes in it. That's a lot of words." So, you know what? I asked him, "Well, can you write a sentence then?" So instead of writing that long label in your picture, you can start writing sentences at the bottom of your page. Today, I want to teach you that you can write sentences to tell readers about what's on your page, like where things are or what things do. The words you know in a snap can help. So when I say those words you know in a snap, that means those are those sight words. And those sight words are on your word wall in your classroom. So today we are going to touch our pages and ask those questions. So I'm going to show you a page that I have from my other class. And this is, you can see the page in the slide, and I have the page right here in front. So when I'm looking at this page, I'm touching it, and I'm pointing to things that I drew. And I see in the picture, well, there's a bookshelf. There's some book bins on there, and that looks like a large rug. Library. Wait, library is a label. That's something you would put on your page in your picture. That's a label. So we need to push ourselves to say even more. So as I'm looking at my page, I'm thinking, push myself to write even more. Well, I need to think about those questions. I need to think about, well, what something is on this page and what it does. This is the library. So when you look at that picture, this is a library, and we read here. Do you read in your library? Yes. So those are two sentences I can write on my page. This is the library. We read here. So that sentence tells what it is and what it does. So we're going to write those sentences on our page together. So when you think about this is the library, that's 4 words you need to write. That's the first sentence. So when I'm looking at the drawing, this, that is a sight word. So I'm going to quickly look at the word wall in the classroom, and I'm going to write the word this. So that's what I did. Okay, now we have this is. That's another sight word. So then you're going to look at your word wall in your classroom and write that word down. This is the. The, T-H-E, I know that's a sight word. I know that one. So you're going to look at your word wall and copy that word down. This is the library. Now, library is not a sight word. Library. So you need to drag it out, say it slowly, and listen to every sound you hear in that word. Library. So that's what I did. And I wrote the word library. So you see that sentence? This is the library. So remember, it may be tough to write those words that are not on the word wall, but you need to be brave spellers. So can you help me with the next sentence? We read here. We had this is the library. We read here. So say the first word, we. Well, we is a sight word, so you need to write that word quickly by looking at the word wall. So I want you to also write it with me. We. Write it. Get your pointer finger. We're going to use it like a magic pen, and you can even write on your hand as you write the word we, or you can write it in the air. We. W-E. Now let's write the word read. Read is not a sight word. So again, you're going to sound it out slowly and write every letter for each sound that you hear. Read. We read here. Here is also a sight word. So you're going to quickly look at the word wall and write the word here down. We read here. So now let's read the sentences together. This is the library. We read here. So students, from now on, I want you to think about what sentences you can add to your drawing. So we're going to add this picture to our anchor chart. It says write more, write sentences. So I want you to remember to write the sentences that teach your reader even more. I bet you're going to write a lot of words today. So remember, when you're writing those words, look at the tools in your classroom. You have an alphabet chart. You might have that in your folder with you. And then remember our Brave Spellers anchor chart, where you're going to be brave, draw it, use the tools, the alphabet chart, the name chart you might have in your room, and the anchor charts and the word wall, and then write lots of words. So boys and girls, to write a show and tell book, you need to first think of an idea, tell all the parts, draw and write the parts, add more, write more, bring your pages to life, and then don't forget to write more. Write sentences. I can't wait to see what sentences you add to your writing today. Off you go.